Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like, leave your comment, and hit the notification button. I want to take this opportunity to wish you all a Merry Christmas, a bright, a blessed, and a prosperous New Year. Today, my topic is 6 steps to fix a relationship. I want to put it out there that this is just generic, because I don't know what your problem is in your relationship, but you can use it as a guideline to fix your relationship, okay? The first thing you have to do is to identify what the problem is. Yes, it is because how else would you fix it when you have not even identified or acknowledged that there is a problem? How are you going to fix it? So that is the first thing. You can even go ahead and write it down. You can discuss it with your partner and you write it down. That's the first thing. Identify that there is a problem. The second step is identify what role you have played in creating that problem, because this is not the time to be proud. Okay, you have to be humbled. You have to forget about the ego, about the blame game, and acknowledge and accept your responsibility, the role you have played. Okay, that is another very important step. So you have to be able to put yourself in your partner's shoes, okay? You have to listen carefully, you have to digest and accept your own role that you have played in creating the problem, okay? After that, you have to create a plan how to work on the problem. You have outlined the problem. You have identified the role you have played in creating that problem. Now you have to come up with a plan to help you out, to help solve the problem, okay? How, for instance, if you have communication problem, you have to make sure you work on that. If you have problem, for instance, some people, they suffer from when they get married, babies start coming in, they find out they don't have time for each other. You can put a plan that no matter what it is, we are going on date night, maybe once a week or once a month or so on. Put a plan that, okay, if we have problem, the kids are always around, we are going to find a babysitter, or we send the kids to the grandma or to people to take care of them whilst we have that quality time together. So these are the plans that you have to put in place, okay? And make sure you work on those plans. Another thing you have to do after you've put the plans in place, you have to communicate. I'm always talking about communication. I don't know how you will do it without communicating. And also, since you're working on a problem, you have to be appreciative of every little step or progress you are making to fix that problem. Praise your partner for every little thing they have done to fix the problem. You have to praise, acknowledge it, and where there is room for improvement, you can talk about it. You can come up with more plans. You can amend. You do whatever you can do to save the relationship. You don't want to wait until it gets to a place where it's so overwhelming and you start thinking about bailing out, you understand, getting out or running away from their marriage or the relationship. No, it is worth saving your relationship. Trust me, you will never regret it. And the other thing you have to do, you have to nurture. You have to nurture this plan, okay? Sometimes it will work. Sometimes 1 or 2 steps you will not get it right. You have to go back to it. And as time goes on, remember, it's supposed to be for a lifetime. So maybe a year down the line, maybe 6 months down the line, maybe 2 years down the line, you start having the problem, go back and revisit it and start from step 1. You understand? These are things you have to be doing continuously. It's not like, oh, when you do it, the problem will just vanish forever. You'll be lucky if it just vanish forever. But you have to be realistic and practical about things like this. So never feel like, oh, you are a failure to go back and revisit and go through all the steps, okay? It is very, very important. The most important thing about it, it is worth fighting for your relationship. It is what, because a lot of people I see 1 year, 2 years after the marriage, they just give up. Don't think that the grass is greener on the other side. A lot of them regret leaving their first relationship because it is not greener. So why don't work on something you have got? It is there, and especially when there is love. Okay, but don't be complacent at the same time, because thinking that, oh, there is love, I'm married now, like they normally especially with women, I've got the ring, you can do whatever you. No, what is the ring? You're not married to the ring. The ring is just a symbol that you are married. Most married people don't even wear a ring. Okay, so you have to work on that relationship. Okay, thank you so much. And I want to also take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers. Those of you who are viewing, you're not subscribing, please make sure you subscribe and also share. And I want to hear from you also. I always welcome you to leave your comments, because we learn from each other. I don't know all the answers. No one knows all the answers. If you have questions, you can ask them, and I will definitely do my best to respond. Okay, thank you so much. Have a very blessed day. I wish you again a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you so much.